Very good morning, friends. As usually, we are studying the aspect that is the determination of sex in man as well as in the mammals, insects, birds, somewhat our crocodile too. Well, friends, in previous lecture of this determination aspects, we saw that in a case of a human or a man, two chromosomes, that is double X, is a characteristics of the female one, which determine the gender. Thus, when we look out at the male chromosomes, we see that half of the characters or half of the sperms, such as X chromosomes as well as the Y chromosomes. It means it represent the male gender. This is what the determination of the sex and the important aspect or the important factor behind this determination between the male as well as the female is the chromosomes and genes. Well, when we learn about the insects or birds, vice versa, we see little but difference. What we see little but difference, as we saw, X and Y chromosomes are present in the male as it is concerned with the male one. But on the other hand, when we distinguish it, in case of the birds, we see the male gender in the birds shows the same chromosomes, that is the homogamety. Likewise, the female in the humans. Well, friends, so this is the process of the determination of a particular or a specific gender, whether it is male or female. Well, this expression of the male and female, or the controller or control power of this expression of the gender, is chromosomes and genes. Well, when we see unisexual animals, chromosomes are of two types. Viz, namely, what are the types? Autosomes and allosomes. While defining the autosomes, chromosomes cannot differ in morphology and number in male and female. Look out at the definition of the autosomes. What are the autosomes? The term autosomes says that or define that chromosomes which do not differ, which cannot be distinguished, which cannot be show difference in their morphological appearance and as well as in the number. In both the characters, in both the genders, such as male and the female. This is regarding the autosomes. What about the allosomes or sex chromosomes? Allosomes are to be called also as a sex chromosomes. Chromosome which can differentiate in morphology and number in male and female and contain genes that determine the sex. So, friends, in allosomes, chromosome can be differently or can be differ from each other in the external structure, that is in the morphological structure, and do can differ in the number too in both the gender male and the female, and such contains the genes and that determines the gender of the same. So unisexual diploid individuals have two sex chromosomes and rest are autosomes. So this is the unisexual individual which have two sex chromosomes and rest are the autosomes. In most plants, male and female reproductive organs are found in same flower. That we call it as bisexual or hermaphrodite or herm well, they are to be called as the bisexual flower as well as the hermaphrodite. In nematodes, earthworm, both male and female reproductive organs are found in same individual. Male and female reproductive organs are found in different flower of same plant, and such a condition is called as monoecious. We all are aware of the maize plant, castor plant, as well as the coconut. So we find male and female reproductive organ are found in the different flower of same plant. Both male and female flower are on the same plant, and that condition is a monoecious condition. Which are those maize? Commonly we call it as the zea maize, botanical name, castor resinus communis, and coconut. While in few other plants, male and female flower are produced on different plant. That is called as dioecious papaya plant, that is the carica papaya. So these two plants shows us the dioecious while the monoecious conditions. While putting the differences between the autosomes and allosomes, look out the differences. Autosomes refer to the other than chromosomes that do not determine the individual sex. Well, these are the sex chromosomes that determine the sex of the individuals, which can be identified in the case of the allosomes. Well, in autosomes, we don't find this. Morphology is similar in male and female. Morphology is different in male and female. Number differ from species to species. Each diploid organisms usually has two allosomes. These do not exhibit the linkage of the sex and exhibit the sex linkage. So friends, while looking at this figure, well, this is what about the determination or the of the sex, and what are the differences, what we saw in the determinations, what factors are responsible, that chromosomes and genes are responsible for the sex determination in the individuals such as human beings, well, in plants, in mammals, in birds, and so on. Now friends, well, in our next beat or in our next video series, we are going to talk on the mechanism of the sex determination, which depends on the some factors that are sex character, chromosomal sex determination, monogenic sex determination, as well as environmental sex determinations. So friends will look out in details with these aspects in our upcoming videos or lecture. Till then, you look out at these slides and take out the few points, write down it, and learn out the things, read out the things that you can understand clearly. Well, these slides are taken from the slideshare.com, and this is for me for the presentations, for only for the lecture or purpose. We are thankful to the authors and all. Thank you.